Hey guys, welcome to another 16 Galaxies video. Today we are taking a quick look at TMS 30, the Transport Trooper by Hot Toys. It is of course a 6 scale collectible figure. So if you've seen the recent updates and stuff I did, Pop Culture have gotten a fair few items in. We're going to be doing a lot of videos this week. Transport Trooper first up, followed by Taskmaster. Hopefully we'll have Artillery Trooper later in the week, if not early next week, and then of course Jango Fett. Now, if you saw the controversy around the battery stuff as well, they've started cancelling Darth Maul orders. I have not experienced that because I don't have him on order. I already have the Solo Darth Maul and the Phantom Menace Darth Maul, and I just said to myself that I really didn't need the Clone Wars Darth Maul. The other thing is that unfortunately, I argue the fact that, look, if Darth Maul's being cancelled, Anakin's being cancelled, Pop Culture were like, we can't give you that answer. I'm like, guys, it's the light up arm. Both figures have the light up arm. Surely if one of them is being in front of the other ones going to be as well. They couldn't give me a definitive answer, and they said that no one in the building actually knew whether they were going to cancel Anakin or not, so I just didn't take the risk and cancelled. So currently in transit from Toys Buying Agent, I have the Anakin Skywalker. It actually left Hong Kong early yesterday, so I'm hoping that that is here sometime. Either very late this week or early next week. We'll see how we go. And I actually also bought a Deadpool 2 off eBay because my original Deadpool 1 has, unfortunately, some flaking issues and stuff. So I figured I found a really good deal. So I thought I'd jump on that. Anyway, guys, this is TMS 30 Transport Trooper. Let's take a look. So it is the standard shoebox that we've come to know from Star Wars. We have a fantastic image of the figure on the front there. It says Star Wars. Then we have that banner that they like doing on the bottom. It tells us that it is TMS 30 Transport Trooper with, again, another nice image of the figure there. And then, of course, when we turn it around, that continues to show another image of the figure there with, again, the fact that it is the TMS 30, just super small writing. And then on the other side, that original image continues over, and we get a picture of the Transport Trooper in his relaxed hand. So moving the box out of the way, because he is a shoebox, when you open it, you do get the piece that lifts out. The lift out for this one is actually pretty cool. You can see that it is, of course, a picture of the figure holding the blaster, and you get to see all the awesome weathering that is on this trooper. So yeah, that's a big deal. And again, it tells us that it's from Star Wars, and that's a TMS 30 Transport Trooper. Alrighty, so we are going to very quickly start with the accessories. Now, being a trooper, this guy comes with the 6 standard hands that most troopers come with. So first of all, we are going to take a look at the fact that he comes with a right and left fist. So you can see that they are in this gloved kind of a look, which of course is very nicely done. You can see that it looks like stitching, even though it's all sculpted. So that's really quite nice. And then of course, we get the identical one for the opposite side. And again, really nice work there on the gloves, simulating stitching and whatnot, even though this is all one solid sculpted piece. Now there are 2 relaxed hands. One is currently already on him. I've swapped out the other relaxed hand for a trigger hand. So this is the relaxed hand again. Those same gloves, this time in a relaxed position. And again, you can see just the awesome detail and effort they've put into the inside of the gloves there. And that really cool leather type of a pattern that's on them is really nicely done. And we of course do get a right and left trigger hand. A little unfortunate that we get two, in the fact that there's only one blaster that comes with this guy that you will see in a second. Would have been nice to have a straight pointing hand or a fire or come over here or something hand, but two trigger hands, it is what it is. He's a trooper, and the price of this guy really reflects that he is just a simple basic figure. So here is his blaster pistol, really nicely weathered, but still looks new in some areas. Very sleek black, but again, there's all that weathering and whatnot that we're used to seeing with Hot Toys. The final accessory that comes with this guy is your display base. Now, because he's marketed as being for the Mandalorian and not Rogue One, because of course they're green, this guy is essentially a repaint of the Assault Tank Trooper. So we get the normal Star Destroyer Death Star base that we are used to. It says Transport Trooper. You can obviously peel back this plastic if you want to, but it's our same awesome metal nameplate that we like getting from Hot Toys. Alright, let's get this guy out here and have a look at our Transport Trooper. So as I said before, he is essentially the Assault Tank Trooper with a new coat of paint. But we can see the weathering, just how cool this guy looks. We have the weathered chest. Oh, one of the little foam pieces is still there. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, they packed foam in with him just to make sure that the arms and whatnot weren't moving around in the box. So you can see that weathered chest piece. Then we have that green uniform, and then those really, really weathered boots. Now, focusing on the side, when we turn him around, we do get the red armband. Now, supposedly, from what I've seen, not every Transport Trooper has this. This is like a captain's thing. So it would have been really nice if they had included a swap out piece, or maybe I'll have to have a look at the vintage collection pictures, because maybe you can just remove it. So you can have the standard versus the captain. I'll have to double check to see what the red armband actually means. But again, you can see that it is really well weathered, and it suits very well. There's our other trigger hand. And again, a side profile of those weathered boots. And of course, continuing on, you can see that the side is just as weathered, and then there is no red armband. As you can see, it's green armor there. So yeah, it would have been quite nice to have a swap out piece. I think that maybe would have encouraged people to buy two, especially that I know that a lot of people are probably going to want to use a custom Mayfield sculpt with this, or even that Jinjarin head that we're going to get when the deluxe 2.0, whatever we're up to, Mandalorian comes out. So this is the figure from the back. You can see that there is still weathering on his back. Not as much though, but it still looks quite nice. Again, we can see the weathering on the back of the armband, and then the fact that the outfit just continues straight down to a very military look, and we get weathering on the back of the boots there, which is really, really quite nice. So yeah, this guy is obviously light armor accessories, as with any trooper. So you are really just buying him if you are like me and love having your troopers around. Because as I said, this guy is just going to be awesome to have with your troopers. I'm going to pose him next to Assault Tank Trooper and my Shore Troopers. So that's going to be fine. And I think he looks fantastic for that. So yeah, not real too much. This guy, I paid $265 from Pop Culture. That's because I got the 10% and then whacked the $50 pennies on top of that. They have obviously removed that 10% bonus now, but if you use pennies, you can still probably get him for a good price. And of course, those Hong Kong vendors are really pushing this guy down because he has been sitting in stock for ages. It's just the fact that I already had mine ordered locally. So when the price fell, I didn't really care because I was already getting a really amazing deal by waiting anyway. So I wasn't really in too much of a hurry to get this guy. So yeah, more content coming this week in terms of those figures. A lot of Star Wars, and then a Taskmaster and Deadpool. So keep an eye out for that. And guys, this has been a super quick look at TMS 30. In terms of articulation, he's going to be fine. Like, it is literally all fabric. So we have our normal range of motion there, and you're going to be able to bend his knees super well. So real quick demonstration there. But yeah, you're not going to have any real issues at all with this guy. I will just really quickly go over the weathering front down again, just so you can see that even the belt there is all really nicely weathered. And there's those boots. So yeah, real quick look at TMS 30, the Transport Trooper. Thanks for watching, guys, and keep an eye out for those other videos.